I took a number of kind of like just entry-level jobs, one of which was for a video game company. That's where I met my wife, and I ended up taking a job at a mortgage company doing like data entry, which was just awful. And then one night my wife said, "Look, you're miserable, you gotta, get back into doing something you actually enjoy." And I wanted to get back into doing art, so she kind of brought up tattooing, and I'd never really thought about doing tattooing before, but it sounded kind of interesting. And she had pointed out this shop where she had gotten her first tattoo, so I went down there with my portfolio of artwork and then asked if they would give me an apprenticeship. They said they weren't really looking to apprentice anyone, but if I wanted to come by and hang out, ask questions and whatnot, I could. So I just kept going there and eventually became the shop's apprentice, and cleaned up the shop and whatnot for a while before they started actually teaching me how to tattoo. I never knew I wanted to tattoo, but once I started, I just really loved it, and it doesn't really feel like a job to me, so it's a lot of fun. Like, I really enjoy pop culture, and now I like to try to work that into my tattoo work as well. But yeah, most like pop culture, video games, sci-fi, fantasy type stuff is like just interesting subject matter to me. So usually if anyone comes to me with that, I try to make sure I'm able to work them in if at all possible. So when I tattoo, I like to try to like pull from a lot of different styles as well, because there's usually when I look around at like artwork, I'll see something that somebody does, I'm like, wow, that's really cool. I'd like to do, something along that lines, or incorporate, a similar element into things I'm doing as well. So I think it's just a general fascination with different like artistic styles and like design elements and whatnot. So far, I'm really happy with how my career's been going in the tattoo industry. I've definitely felt a growth in people's response to my work. I find my clientele is building, which is good. As you generate more interest in your work, then you get to pick and choose a little more and get to focus more on the subjects that interest you and the styles and whatnot. For me, I'm finally getting to that place where there's becoming more of a balance, that I don't have to put in as long of hours. I'm not as worried about the steadiness of work. The work's becoming more steady so that I can balance more time between family and the career, because I'm definitely pleased with how my career's going. I feel like it's definitely moving forward in a positive direction, and overall I'm pretty happy. I think I've got a pretty awesome life right now.